If you're a dad over 30 with a demanding job, a full-time family schedule, and a body that doesn't look or feel like you want it to, this video is specifically for you. Not for the guy with 2 hours in the gym a day with a personal chef. Not from the 22-year-old who can recover from anything and have a Dr. Pepper pre-workout. It's for you, the dad who's been meaning to get back into shape for a long time and keeps getting derailed every time life gets loud. I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint that I give hundreds of my clients over the last 20 years to feel stronger and more energetic without a complicated program and without living in the gym and turning your diet into a secondary job. It comes down to 5 things. And the first one's gonna change how you think about this completely. Quick background on me so you're the right guy to walk through. My name's Gary. I've been a trainer for over 20 years. I have a master's degree and a certified strength conditioning specialist certificate through the NSCA. I train first responders, firefighters, police officers, guys whose physical condition literally matters for their job and for their safety. And I'm a dad of 9 years. So when I talk about not having time, about being tired, about showing up even when you're on empty, that's not a coaching script. That's my actual life. The blueprint I'm gonna go through isn't something I read in a textbook. It's what I've taught, what I've tested, and what's gotten real dads real results. Guys who went from restarting every January to having something actually sustainable that changes their lives. Let's get into it. Step 1, here's why most guys never get momentum. A great Monday, a great Tuesday, Wednesday goes sideways. Late meeting, sick kid, whatever. So Thursday they skip. Friday, they feel guilty. And then on the weekend, they tell themselves they're gonna start on Monday. And it's a cycle that repeats forever. You see, the problem is they're measuring their success by week. A perfect week or a failed week. There's no middle ground. What I want to do instead is measure success by the month. A winning month looks like 12 workouts completed. Some weeks you get 3, some weeks you get 4, some weeks you get 2. Over 30 days, you hit 12. This is a winning month and absolutely will change your body. When you zoom out like that, a missed Wednesday doesn't look like much and it doesn't derail anything. It's just one data point in 30. You reschedule and you move on. This one mental shift alone gets guys more consistent than any program ever written. Step 2, your workouts need to be catered to hit about 30 minutes. I want to be direct with you because I hear this pushback all the time. Hey coach, 30 minutes is not enough to get real results. I have a master's degree in many years of coaching that says otherwise, especially when I'm training myself. 30 minutes of focused full body strength training 3 times a week produces measurable fat loss, measurable muscle gain, improvements in energy and metabolism. And that's not my opinion, that's actually exercise physiology. The reason most busy guys fail with their programs is not because it isn't hard enough, it's because they require 60 to 90 minutes in the gym with a dad schedule and their family time, and you simply can't compete with that. When your program requires a perfect week to make sure that it fits, first hard week breaks it. Build something that fits a Tuesday where everything went wrong and you still have 30 minutes to protect. Here's what a 30-minute full body gym program looks like. You're gonna do 4 compound movements, exercises that work multiple joints, the bench press, squats, deadlifts, lunges, lat pull down, a hinge pattern, a push, a pull. 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps each. Rest 60 seconds and you're done in 30 minutes and you've hit every major muscle. That's the program, that's it. Step 3, forget the diet and master one number instead. Nutrition is one thing that most people overcomplicate and they really end up backsliding and giving up the fastest. So I want to simplify this down to one thing. Not calories, not macros, not meal plans, one thing, protein. And here's why. Protein does 3 things most for the busy dad that's trying to get leaner and stronger. First, it builds and preserves muscle. After 30, your body starts losing muscle mass unless you're actively feeding it enough protein and giving it a chance to hold on with strength training. Second, very overlooked, it keeps you full. A high protein meal eliminates the mid-afternoon hunger and need for a snack that normally sends most guys to the vending machine or to the drive-thru. Third, your body spends more calories digesting protein than it does digesting carbs and fat. So simply eating protein shifts your metabolism in the right direction without you needing to do anything. The target is simple. Your body weight times 0.75, 75% of your body weight per day. That's your protein target. Now, if you're a very beginner, cut your body weight in half and have that amount of protein. And if you want to get more advanced with it, you get your lean muscle mass and you eat that amount of protein according to what your lean muscle mass is. Not your fat mass, but your lean muscle mass. So the basic ground zero point, if you weigh 200 pounds, you're having 100 grams of protein a day, at least. Most guys I work with are starting eating about 50 to 60 grams of protein a day. And all we do is up their protein count and they start losing weight. It's magic. Not really, but it works. That's the entire nutrition strategy for phase 1. Step 4, build the plan around your biggest obstacles, not around a perfect week. Every guy I work with has 2 things that derail their plan consistently. Not 3, not 10, 2. For most guys, it's travel and late night work. For some, it's early kid obligation. For others, it's a spouse's schedule that makes morning workouts impossible on certain days. I don't write programs for perfect weeks. I write programs for real weeks. Here's what that looks like in practice. Before you start any program, I want you to write down 2 consistency killers. The 2 things that when they happen, your workout is the first thing to go. Then we will build around those. If you travel 2 weeks in a month, then your workout plan needs to have workouts that you can do in a hotel room that require 0 equipment and 0 planning. You pack it in your head before you leave. If your kids are up at 6 a.m. and they kill that morning momentum for that morning workout, you need to think of your lunchtime workout or get your workout when they go to bed at bedtime. We figure out what is going to work for you and we protect it, a non-negotiable meeting. The program has to survive an actual life with lots of conflict, not a version of your life where everything cooperates. Step 5, define what a winning week looks like, then hit that, not perfection. Most guys have the perfect week thought of in their head. 8 hours of sleep, they get their workouts in, they get their nutrition in, they have their protein. They don't have any distraction. That week doesn't exist. What I want you to do is define what a real week looks like, not an unrealistic one, a real week that you actually live. For the guys I usually work with, this is a sample of what it looks like. 3 workouts completed, anytime, any location, but 3 completed per week on average. Protein target hit at least 4 out of the 7 days. 1 night a week where you are very intentional about hitting that sleep target and not getting interrupted. Daily steps average of at least 8 to 10,000. That is a good week, and that good week can be repeated for many weeks afterward. And this will change your body, change your energy, increase your confidence in a way that that white knuckle perfect week that you never can accomplish never will. Write that definition down, put it somewhere that you'll see it. That's your standard, not perfection. Let's recap the blueprint real fast. 1, a winning month beats going after nonstop winning weeks. 12 workouts a month is what you're aiming for. 2, 30 minutes of full body compound movements 3 days a week are your workouts that you're getting into. 3, hit your protein target. Basic is divide your body weight in half. A little bit more advanced, 75% of your body weight. If you want to get real advanced, eat your lean body mass in protein per gram. 4, build your program around your obstacles, not your perfect week. 5, define what a real good week looks like and then hit that consistently. That's it. That's the blueprint. No extreme diet, no crazy workout schedule, no perfection required. Now here's the thing, knowing all this stuff is one thing. Having it implemented and completed and done is another. With your exact workouts, your protein intake, your meals, and so on. I put together a guide called the Dad Fat Loss and Energy Guide that maps out exactly what you can do to start the week. If you want it, comment Dad, I will personally send it to you. And if you're tired of starting over consistently, DM me, contact me, or comment ready and I will set up a free 20-minute phone call to get you rolling. I put out workouts and training ideas specifically geared for you weekly, especially for those dads over 30. If that's you, subscribe, follow, let's get after it. Rock it out.